Well, as Dr. Carroll said, the historian is the guardian of memory. So the historian is essential. The historian is essential to all disciplines. We may not deal with such elevated materials as philosophy or theology. We deal more with particularities than principles. But is there a better way to study human nature?
The chief questions we ask in this discipline are what happened and why did it happen that way? Many other disciplines might look at universal principles, which are important and valuable in themselves, and yet history gives us the demanding task of looking at life as it has been lived.
History is essential to all the disciplines, and every discipline can be studied historically, even theology. Christianity, for instance, is a historical religion. The central figure of Christianity lived in time, some 2,000 years ago. We can't understand the central figure of Christianity without understanding the tradition and the religion out of which he arose. We can't understand the central figure of Christianity without understanding the tradition that arose out of him, the church. To know Christ, we have to know the past. And we are indebted to the people of the past who give us the information about him. We can enter into dialogue with those people through studying history.
Our approach to history is willing to entertain the harmony of faith and reason in the study of the past. And we don't see that as a contradiction. We use the best of historical methods. Our students will read modern historians of all kinds and deal with their arguments. It's willing to embrace, as Dr. Carroll said, uncomfortable historical conclusions and see how nevertheless they might fit with claims of faith and what motivated past people of faith and what we can draw from that.
We've had some wonderful successes, some history majors going on and doing specifically historical work. The history degree is not limited to that kind of success. We see history majors going on and finding careers in teaching and in education, administration. History is a great preparation for law, for politics, for military officers. The list goes on and on. As part of the philosophical habit of mind that John Henry Newman wanted the university to produce in its students, history contributes mightily in helping students learn how to think critically, how to make cogent arguments from evidence, and be able to distinguish between flimsy arguments and substantive arguments.
So much of our argumentation in the public square actually turns on historical questions, and yet usually it's bumper sticker and tweet type argumentation that is given to us. Now, what we do when we study history in depth in the history major and more broadly at Christendom College enables us to cut through those sorts of simplistic kind of claims and deal with the complexity of causes and the complexity of real human life as it has been lived. And dealing with that complexity enables us to have a richer picture of humanity and of humanity's problems.